Hey guys, Jim Harshaw again with Riot Sports Marketing. I was at a business networking event a couple weeks ago, the Greater Washington Area Wrestlers and Business Networking event, and ran into Jay Robinson, head wrestling coach at University of Minnesota. Outside the box thinker, great coach. We can all learn from him, whether we're in business or whether we're a coach of any sport, that is. And he talks about marketing his program, and I just asked him a few questions in this interview, and he talks about a lot about his philosophies on marketing and why really to spend your time, why it's important for any team to market themselves. And you'll see some of the captions that I put in there relating what he's talking about directly to a lot of the blog posts that you may have read on the Riot Sports Marketing blog. So check out this interview, take some notes, and then take action. Good luck. All right, this is Jim Harshaw with Riot Sports Marketing here with Jay Robinson, head wrestling coach at University of Minnesota, three-time NCAA team champions. Coach, you've done a lot with engaging your fans. You know, you've had tremendous crowds out there. You've done a good job of engaging your community to build a fan base. Is that important to success, or you know, what's your philosophy on that? Why waste your time on that?
Well, it's not. First of all, it's not a waste of time. Is that it is part of success? Is because your kids. What you're trying to do is build value. You want people to come. If it's not valuable, if you don't step on the mat and make your kids wrestle and they wrestle hard, you know, what you're doing is you're bringing a product to them. Right? You're bringing a service. And what people want is they want to come and they want to be entertained. And part of that is competition. Right? As you build the competitiveness of it, more people will come and more people will come. As they come, right, everybody wants to feel special. All wrestlers want to feel like what they do matters. And when you got 15,000 people cheering you on, it changes things. It makes you try harder. You get more out of it. So there's a ton of benefit by getting your fans involved. You have to get them involved. Right? What most coaches don't do is all they look at is the technical side of the sport. But the other side is more important. If you look at football, when I first got started with my marketing way back in the 70s, there was a guy, and what he basically said is that all a football game is a reason for people to party before and after. And so what they're doing is they're providing a service for people to get together socially. So one of my boosters, after a while, came and he said, "This is the ultimate experience." And I said, "Well, what's that?" He said, "Well," he says, "I can take my wife to dinner before. We have reserved tickets, so I don't have to get there an hour before to get the perfect seat. I can come in at 5 to 7. I can see a great dual meet, and then I can go socialize with my friends afterward. It's the ultimate evening." And so if you want people to come, you got to give them a product that they want to come for. And so it's very important to get them involved. It's very important to get your kids, you know, in front of other people, because when they go to the national tournament, they're going to wrestle in 15,000 people. Right? In Minnesota, it's the expectation.
Sure.
There's an expectation to be in there.
So you're creating that event, you're creating that excitement, and then you're communicating with people about that, right? And let them know that
you have to communicate, and part of it, there's a whole lot of things. I mean, little things. People, you know, way back when I started halftimes, everybody in the wrestling committee fought it. Okay, why did you do a halftime? Because basically when this guy Martin Levine that I was listening to, he wrote this article, said, "Who wants to sit for 3 hours straight? You got to go to the bathroom," right? When we did it, and not only went to the bathroom, now people get up and they do what? They go to the concession stand, they spend more money, they talk about the next 5 weights, right? You get them engaged, right? So all you got to do is look at what some of the other sports do and start modeling that, right?
Yeah.
Bringing a service and a product to your customer.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Coach. Thanks for the insight. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Good luck.